founder of Prison Professors, and I'm really enthusiastic to be starting this live stream for members of our community. And our community are all justice impacted people, regardless of what stage of the journey they're in. It may be people who have just gotten news that they're coming into the criminal justice system, and they have this anxiety and fear about what's going to happen next. It may be somebody who has just pleaded guilty and is facing the reality that their life is going to change. It may be somebody who has been sentenced and they are focusing on how am I going to get ready for the prison system. But the vast majority of our community are people who are in prison. They are already beyond all of those stages, and they're in this system where they're going to be thinking about, how do I get out? Or how am I going to get out at the soonest possible time? And how am I going to have the highest level of liberty and the greatest possibility for success? So if you have any questions on anything during these live streams, and I know they're unscheduled, they're kind of impromptu, because I'm really communicating with hundreds of thousands of people in prison who are not on our live stream. They're getting our information through these DVDs that we send into prisons through our courses that are called Success After Prison. They're learning from the lessons that we provide with hopes of helping them work toward the best possible outcome. They can't ask questions, but if you're watching this on the internet, whether it's on our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, our Twitter feed, our LinkedIn page, you could tune out. Or if you have questions that pertain to you, you could ask those questions, and I believe they're going to come right to me. So I like learning this whole strategy as I go with hopes of reaching as many people as possible. And this is part of our nonprofit's commitment to try and help people go. And one of the things that I suggest to any justice-impacted person is you start thinking today about the challenges you're going to face in the future. You start thinking today about how can you build your tools, tactics, and resources that will contribute to your success. That is a strategy that I learned from leaders. It's a strategy that helped me through the journey, and it's what I want to share with you. So today I'm going to read our journal entry where I'm teaching people in prison specifically steps that they can do and give them an example on in their own pathway to success. Because this is really never about me or anybody in our organization. It's about you. It's about all justice-impacted people and helping them think, how can I prepare to emerge successfully? And I'm filming this daily journal on Wednesday, August the 9th. I started at 8:05 a.m. You can see that because of that nifty little clock that we have right in the upper section of our website. I do hope that you can see everything that we're producing here. And right now, what I'm going to do is start the journal entry reading and the tutorial. So, all justice-impacted people should think about how they are going to succeed upon release. I completed my obligation to the Bureau of Prisons on August the 12th, 2013, almost 10 years ago. I am still thinking about how I am going to succeed. Since I served 26 years in prison, I always consider myself unemployable, at least in the traditional sense. I work to create my own tools, tactics, and resources. People in our community should do the same. In our course, Preparing for Success After Prison, we show the importance of preparation. We hope that you're not only working through the course for the purpose of earning time credits or to get a certificate. Use the lessons we offer to build tools, tactics, and resources that will help you succeed. For example, I am investing considerable resources to build our platform, Prison Professors Charitable Corporation. Actually, I meant to write Prison Professors Talent. Prison Professors Charitable Corporation is our nonprofit, so I'm going to edit that. But anyway, Prison Professors Talent is an asset that will help people in prison self-advocate. If they memorialize the steps they are taking to build and execute an extraordinary and compelling release plan, when people show how and why they can bring value, opportunities open. For example, today I am launching a campaign to recruit more university interns. Interns can provide enormous help with our advocacy efforts. To attract those opportunities, I'm going to send a brochure. Below is an example of the draft I will turn into a brochure. Had I not prepared during my imprisonment, I would not be able to open these opportunities. I encourage all members of our community to begin thinking today about the success they aspire to become. Develop a plan, create tools, tactics, and resources that will help you succeed at every stage of your journey. And remember, we believe in you. Prison Professors Charitable Corporation Intern Program. That's the title of the brochure. And I see that Mark Fitting has joined us. I always like to just acknowledge Mark. Thanks for being a part of our community. So here's what the brochure will look like. About Michael Santos, a journey from inmate to advocate. Michael Santos, once a young man involved in the illicit drug trade, faced the consequences of his actions. A federal judge sentenced him to a lengthy term in federal prison. During the 26 years of his imprisonment, Michael transformed himself from a criminal to an advocate for criminal justice. During his incarceration, he earned both a bachelor's and a master's degree, authored several books to shed light on the intricacies of the criminal justice system. He married the love of his life, prepared to emerge successfully. Upon completing 9,500 days behind bars, Michael's journey took a turn for the better. San Francisco State University recognized his efforts and offered him a position as an adjunct professor. Alongside his academic endeavors, Michael founded various businesses, including the Prison Professors Charitable Corporation, a nonprofit that promotes a more just and rehabilitative approach to criminal justice. Special offer, a day with Michael Santos. Michael Santos is offering to visit your university for an entire day of enlightening presentations. Universities can host a grand auditorium-style exhibition or multiple intimate classroom sessions. The best part, our nonprofit will cover all expenses. If your university or any student organization has a budget, our nonprofit would greatly appreciate any donations to further our cause. Internship opportunities, be a part of the change. The Prison Professors Charitable Corporation is looking for passionate interns eager to make a difference. Interns who join our team will be crucial in pushing for reforms, prioritizing rehabilitation over punishment. Roles and responsibilities for interns. Social media expertise. Help us amplify our voice and reach a wider audience. Your role will involve managing and growing our online presence across various platforms. Graphic design. Use your creative skills to design compelling visuals that convey our message and resonate with our audience. Fundraising campaigns. Assist in organizing campaigns to raise funds that will be instrumental in furthering our mission. Marketing campaigns. Develop and execute marketing strategies to promote our cause and attract more supporters. Social justice outreach. Engage with community organizations and individuals to spread awareness about our initiatives and the broader issues. Validation links. PrisonProfessorsTalent.com. Of course, that's a validation link that we'll show. Previous keynote examples. So I offer a link here in this page where people can click, and I'll share that with you momentarily, but it allows them to see my speaking in front of large groups and audiences, and a wiki page where they can show the efforts that I've made all through my journey and demonstrate that I'm never asking somebody to do something I didn't do. So planning, memorializing commitments to prepare for success, that's just kind of a header for the actual wiki page. Then we just call this call to action, join our mission. If you're a student with a passion for justice, a knack for social media, or graphic design and marketing skills, we want you on our team. This internship opens an opportunity to be part of a movement that aims to reshape the criminal justice system for the better. For more information or to apply, please contact us today. And then I give my email address, and this is the Prison Charitable Corporation is a registered nonprofit organization. All donations are tax deductible. So what's the lesson of the day? The lesson of the day is you've got to be thinking early about the challenges you want to overcome in the future. And as I said, in my life, I mean, I'm I'm maybe a little bit different than many of the people in our community because I did serve 26 years in prison. And that's why I say I consider myself to be unemployable. Nobody's going to hire me. I mean, I got out of prison when I was 49 years old after serving 26 years inside. I'd never really had a job or built the skills that many people learn over the course of careers. And then I was 49. Who really wants to hire a guy who's approaching 50 and go through training him and so on and so forth? So I've always had to build my own path. Well, the sad reality is anybody who is going through the criminal justice system should also be thinking about, how am I going to build my own path so I emerge strong with my dignity intact and with opportunities to thrive. And if somebody starts preparing that pathway early, that person is significantly better off than if he doesn't. And you can see, I never ask anybody to do anything I didn't do. This was the strategy that got me through 9,500 days in prison. And it has allowed me to build my life during these first 10 years of my liberty. But I'm always striving to grow. And I need a plan. And I need human resources. And I need to get more people involved. You see, I can't change the justice system for one person. But if we all work together and work hard, we can change the justice system for everybody. And that's the way we benefit, right? We've got to start a movement that convinces Americans that we're better off by measuring justice through an individual's efforts to reconcile, make amends, pursue excellence, all through merit. If a person has a place to live and a job and can demonstrate that he's not a danger or a risk to society, then it's in society's interest to let that person go home and become a taxpayer and begin building a life. This is the way that we block intergenerational cycles of recidivism, and I can't do it by myself. So I need to bring in interns who might get credit for this, who can help us build these types of pathways so that it's not only Mark Fitting on these YouTube lives, but it's tens of thousands of people. And they will see that I'm generous with my time and I do my best to answer. I give away tons of free content. Of course, we have companies that people hire, but that's not my role. My role is in bringing systemic change and going into prisons and helping people inside understand what can you do better, and helping then change the culture of confinement. And when we change the culture of confinement, we get administrators behind this message and say, yeah, the Prison Professors program is a huge help to our institution. And then when we get that, we get administrators helping to accept the need for policy change that will lead to work release programs in federal prison. And then we get them to advocate with members of Congress. That was the pathway that led to the First Step Act. And it's the pathway that we are using today to bring the kinds of reforms that we want. This is how we're striving to be the change we want to see in the world. And we hope that you will become a part of our coalition. So if you want to participate and you're in prison, the way that you do so is you start building your own profile. Don't look at the work that I am giving you as just some pathway to earn a certificate in prison or get the earned time credits. Look at it as a roadmap to your success. My name is Michael Santos. I am the founder of Prison Professors, and I believe in you. And I see my friend Alec Berlikoff now on the stage as well. So I just want to welcome Alec. I know that he's a successful guy. He's a guy that went through prison, documented his story, memorialized his pathway to success, came out with a new book, and he's on a speaking tour. He speaks in universities. They got movies coming out about him. You can Google Alec Berlikoff and just see why he is an example of somebody who knows how to pursue excellence. You can pursue excellence too, but success is not going to come by accident for somebody who's gone through the criminal justice system. It requires people to work. And what is that pathway that we teach at Prison Professors? Define success. Step 1. Step 2, make sure that you have a plan. Step 3, make sure that you put your priorities in place. Step 4, build your tools, tactics, and resources. And step 5, make sure that you're willing to make adjustments along the way. When things aren't going well, you might have to pivot and adjust and do something differently. Step 6, create an accountability metric so that you know you are executing every single day. And step 7, make sure that you are following and building this plan every single day. I would never ask anybody to do anything I didn't do. This is a strategy that worked for me. That's why I feel so passionately about it. My name is Michael Santos, and I believe in you.